Sometimes you feel like a nut.
We're in the money. We're in the money. No need to worry, honey. Anyways, hello farmers. Welcome back to Ravenport. We are in the money. If you look up the upper right hand corner, this should put us over 700,000. Yeah, over 700,000. The silage price is good. It teased me a little bit. I thought I was going to hit 400 per 1,000 liters. But right now it's selling for $3.99, just $1 short of 400. So yeah, $399 per 1,000 liters. We have emptied one bunker already. We are more than halfway done with the second bunker. I was going to wait until the last load, but you know, it's getting that bewitching hour. It's getting dark out. I didn't want to bring it back when it was completely dark out, which it could be by the time I finish. I think I got maybe like 2 more trips in me. I'm not going to sell all the silage. We are going to make some TMR for the cows in the morning. That's on the agenda. Mostly good things about the farm. Obviously, the money. We're going to pay some of that off in a while. It's going to take care of most of our loan for sure. For sure. We still owe just a little bit over $1 million, but I'm thinking we're going to pay at least $800,000 of this loan off before midnight. We got some cotton to sell. Right now the price for cotton is like $2,500 and something. So we got, I forgot how much we have left in the harvester. Oh, I could sell some wool. The wool price is at $1,300, but I think we're going to wait on that. We'll check on all the animals in the morning as well. So it's going to be, you know, sell some silage now, sell some wool. As you can see, the cornfield has been taken care of. It's been plowed, limed, seeded, fertilized. All the fields are completely fertilized right now. So everything's growing, everything's fertilized. So everything's going well, especially here, obviously. How many more liters do I got to sell? Oh, looks like the bunker may do that funky thing where I sell half of it and then I'll have to grab the Massey Ferguson, which is not far. It's right over here because I had to do the same thing for this bunker. There's a little bit of chaff that, if you remember when we covered the bunker, I fell down. When we covered this bunker over here, we had a little bit of chaff sticking out, so we picked that up, put it in here. It's a whopping 460 liters. Yeah, so not too much to be concerned about. Alright, so I guess I gotta grab that little bit that's there. Alright. So now I gotta do the thing where, I hope, maybe if I uncover from this side, I'll uncover the whole thing. Will it? No, it will not. Alright, so, wait, how many more liters I got left? So, let's see here. If I take 2 trips, wow, it's almost 3 full trips. So I got this trip here and possibly 2 more trips. So total 3 more trips will be like another $100,000. And then whatever we got left in the bunker will be for the cows for the total mixed rations. Hello, Paul. How you doing? So I'm going to finish uncovering this bunker, make a few more trips. Yeah, how about start the engine first there, stupid. There we go. And I'll bring it back in just a little while. We'll go sell some wool as well. And then probably pay off a good chunk of this loan. And go from there. So I'll see you in a bit. My last load out of many. I'm going to say it probably was about 24 trips in total that I brought up here. Yeah, it's taken me a while. I've been at this for a while. But it's all worth it when you start seeing the price. This is going to easily put us over 800,000. Was it just shy of 36 grand I'm getting per load, something like that? So yeah, we almost got the best price at the right time for the silage at the barn. Yeah, 35,960. Puts us at 820. 820. So I got about 70,000 liters actually left at the BGA. So I mean that's almost close to probably just around 30 grand of silage sitting there. But the cows need some TMR. TLC, TMR, whatever. Yeah. Their silage is getting down there just a bit. Also because now we know how I have 13 cows apiece. So the meter looks even worse than it was. Let me bring this truck and trailer back up to the BGA. And we'll come down here, we'll grab our cotton harvester, and we'll go over a couple things with that. But we'll sell some cotton. I think we're going to... I forgot how many liters were in there. Was it like 30? So we're going to get like 60... and about 75 grand. So we're almost going to have like $900,000 here shortly. Alright, let's get to the bad news. Here we are in the cotton field. Everything looks good, right? But the cotton field's back up to its old tricks. Yeah, I was not too pleased. So, when I went to seed this, it was actually in this morning, in this in-game day. I put the John Deere on courseplay, and I started it, and then I had to stop it, because I thought, wait, do I have this on cotton? So, courseplay made to like right about here, and then I drove it off the field and restarted. You see a problem here? I've even weeded the field today, and the weeds have stayed. So if we go to the page, it fertilizes. But if we go to the growing stage, of course I'm standing right on it, so it doesn't help. Let me get my mouse cursor off there so you can see better. So you can see this is where I drove off the field. I got courseplay going and started again. Now courseplay did the whole field. Ziggy zag. Courseplay does not do this section of the field, which is fine, which it did last time. So I got in the John Deere stops right about here. I'll bring it up here, and I try to seed this. So the John Deere rolls over the old cotton stalks. And then, of course, it's behind me. So the same thing here. When I stopped courseplay, when I drove off the field, crop destruction, and the John Deere ran over the old cotton stalks, destroyed them. But you think the planter would seed over. So it's something to do with driving over the old cotton with crop destruction on. So when you destroy it, it seems like when you go back over it doesn't register to seed it. Maybe it still registers as a cotton is still there. I don't know. And then when the weeds grow back, it's the same thing like last time. Was you think, well, the weeder would take care of the weeds, right? Nope, the weeder goes over it. You can see everywhere else it took care of the weeds except for here. Now the strange thing is it'll fertilize over that destruction area, but it won't seed. It won't get rid of the weeds. So this is the other part of the field that the courseplay wouldn't handle. Like right here. So I drove... I really could have just probably drove the John Deere on the side and seeded over here, because I was thinking at the time that's what's happening. I said, I got to try it. So I drove the John Deere right over the little bit of cotton stalks that were here, and you can see it did not seed it. I mean, it's fertilized. I think it's fertilized. Yeah, fertilized. Yeah, and when the weeds came, and once again, the weeder will not get rid of the weeds here either. So if you do have a cotton field and you have crop destruction on, let me know if you're running into this problem. It's only with the cotton that we seem to have the issue with. I don't know, but it's back to its old tricks. As long as I let maybe courseplay or a helper, or maybe next time if I do it, maybe I'll turn crop destruction off when I'm working the field and I have, these are the old cotton stalks, as I call them. So if I were to drive like the John Deere over it, I wouldn't be able to do anything to this section of the field until I plow it again, kind of like I did before. So just keep an eye out for that. Let me know if you got crop destruction on, if that's happening, if you've had that happen, or you had it happen and you didn't know what's going on. Because really, I kind of didn't the first time, but I'm starting to understand it. So here's our page. You can see at the barn, our silage, was at $3.99. Right now, the cotton, $25.17. Even the wool is not a bad price. We'll get to the eggs probably in the morning. We'll go over that, but I want to go up and sell this cotton before that price starts to drop. Because that price rose a while ago and it's been staying there, so I'm glad it stayed there until this point. But we'll get a good amount of money from this. We'll be just shy of $900,000, but you know what? it's nice. I don't want to say I don't care at this point. Just that the loan that we have is pretty much going to disappear. I mean, our loan's going to be under 200 grand. How nice is that? 83,459. Okay. I was going on the basis of that I had 30,000 liters in there, but I think we had like, what, just 34? Well, $904,000. We all know where that's going to go. Yep. Now we're below $1 million. We're going to be... Oh, look at that profit for today. 914,000. And we'll just keep clicking on down. So it looks like by the time we get to the point of selling our other horses, I won't have no loan to pay off, I would think, by then. This is also going to help our interest rate at night as well. How much can I pay off here? So we're down to basically 150,000. So the night before, interest was almost 6 grand. At one point, if you can remember, well, if you look way back here, we were paying $9,600 a night in interest fees. At one point, it was almost like $1,200. But there we have it. Just under 150,000 left on our loan, which is, considering what we did for a loan of almost, we were close to $3 million, I think. $2.8 million, I think we had on the loan. Quite a bit. I mean, we slowly dwindled it down, but in the last few episodes, we went from like, what, $2 million down to what we are now. But I'm going to go park this up. We're going to skip some time. I'll see you in the morning when it gets bright out. I think that's the thing to do. Honking the horn in excitement. Maybe if I fold up the harvester, that'd be good. I can fold up the harvester now that it's nothing in it. But yeah, I'll see you in the morning. Well, I hope everyone slept well overnight. I know I sure did, not having that big loan. Just got a tiny one. The interest on the loan was less than $1,000 that we paid. So yeah, just a little update as well. We were at 4,000. And then I realized we still had that Flegel articulated baling trailer. And that's the trailer that we used to use to transport our eggs or anything with a pallet. I said, I don't know why I need that anymore now that we got the truck with a forklift on it. So I sold that for 11 grand, which allowed me to pay $15,000 more of our loan off. So now we just owe 130,000. But if we scroll down here, you can see, it may be kind of hard to see, but it says $730 that we paid on the interest. So now we just owe 130, but we still have, the big fee is the horse helper. That's where the big fee comes in. So we have one less piece of machinery in the Flegel articulated baling trailer. The Massey Ferguson is down here because one, needs a wash, and two, we need to take care of the animals. But what I want to show you is the guy that, the modder that created the wool pallets now has one for the egg pallets. So now you can see you can put the pallets right in where the eggs spawn, and they go right into the pallet. These are, if you can read English, egg pallet reusables. These are reusable, and you can see right there it'll hold 9,600 liters. So that's a lot of eggs. I still got the old pallets sitting here. I sold the empty ones that I had. I got $20 a piece for those. But yeah, I got some eggs here. These hold 2,400 liters. So it's going to take a while for these to fill up. But it's better than having to come here and lifting a box, put it in, lift up a box, put it in. And now we can just let these really pile up and just wait for them to be full and wait for a good price. So if I can remember, I'll put the link in the description for both the egg and wool pallets. I don't think I'll be downloading any more pallet updates because I think those suit me just fine. I'm pretty sure at some point someone's going to come up with one that just automatically sells the eggs. But I don't know why you'd want to do that for the price not be the best. So we got our beautiful shovel here that can hold, I think, 6,000 liters. Luckily, we got the weight in the back now, so the Massey doesn't tip on over. Put that food back in, get him all cleaned up. And if you missed the episode, yes, we placed some trees down in the pens for the horses and the chickens. The one thing I haven't gone over yet, I did it for the pigs and the sheep as well. I haven't done it for the cows yet, but we can do that. No, I can't do that because I don't have the money, and I'm not taking the money out on a loan to place some trees down. We'll have to wait until we sell the soybeans by the rail yard. Pick up their food. Now I do believe this chicken coop is almost full. You can see it does look better down here now that we got some trees in where the coops are. The horses now have some shade as well. What? Did that food just spawn, or did I must have missed that. There we go. Now the chickens are all clean. So if we go into our animal page, we'll get to the pigs in a second. You probably saw the numbers. So these horses, these are the ones we just got a couple episodes ago. But they're already at 25%. So yeah, they're ways off. 8 more days before we can sell them. These horses, though, 3 more days, and we'll be able to sell them and get 800 grand. This is the original chicken coop, so they're not reproducing. They'll clear up in a minute, but I think this is showing how many liters of eggs are in the spawn point. I think that's what this total actually means. I'm not sure on that. I'm probably wrong. Actually, it looks like here, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can just look at the reproduction. So this chicken coop is at full capacity now as well. So now we have 800 chickens. The cows, this is why we got to take care of the cows. Say total mixed rations. Yeah, they're getting down. Now we got 14 cows. And once we'll get this number of productivity up, it'll probably get down like 88 hours or so. But we got enough cows. If the BGA ever gets fixed, we'll sell the manure and slurry. I know I could use that for fertilizer, but I don't plan to. The sheep, we're up to 26 per. They're doing well. They're reproducing now every 40 hours. They're good on food and water for a few days. And the pigs, we're up to 33 per. So yeah, we're just, they're just pushing out pretty fast. I mean, every 5 hours we're getting 4 pigs. But they're good for a while. The potato and sugar beet, we might be doing something about that. I don't know yet. Now that we're seeing that the loan is pretty well getting taken care of, we might buy our own sugar beet harvester and plant some sugar beet and do some of that. Is it really necessary for the pigs? No. Does it make it more interesting because I'm doing something different? Yes, it does. So, and I do have a mod for that. Good old Stevie came up with a mod for the sugar beet and potato harvester. But we're not quite ready for that yet. So yeah, I even got 4 pallets here for the eggs for the chickens. This chicken coop as well, so you can see the boxes are just going right in. So yeah, I got about, 2, maybe 3 full pallets of eggs from the old pallets to sell. If the price is right. The price is okay. But right now, I'm going to go clean up the pigs. I'm going to go clean up the sheep. And I'll meet you at the cow barn. And it's time to make some total mix rations. Take care of the cows. And we'll wrap up the episode. So I'll see you in just a bit. Well, I figured I'd show you at least what I did with the pig pen and the trees and the sheep as well. I just put a couple birch trees down. Of course, a dead one right in the middle, because of reasons. So it does spice up the area a little bit. And look what the sheep are doing. So yeah, we could have a potential of 40,000 liters of wool here. So instead of in-game pallets, where I have 40 of them, I'm just going to have 4. So it looks like we got 1 full one, 2 of them at 3/4, and 1 at 1/4. So they're doing well. Yeah, that's over there. We'll sell at some point. And I just got a couple birch trees. Actually, what I just put 1 tree down in here for them? Yeah, just 1 tree. That's plenty of shade. Look at all the shade they got right here. Look at that. That's enough for them. Right? Right? Alright, so up to the cows. Cleaned them out first. The reason I want to clean them out first is when I drive the total mix rations thing over them, I won't be driving over all of that silage. Plus, I get to pick up some silage and put it into the BGA and help us out a little bit. A couple thousand liters of silage that the cows spilt onto the ground. Goes right back into here. Oh, that is so rough. And we can park the Massey Ferguson there for now. And I think because we have it, we're going to use the New Holland just because I want to. We'll grab our mixer. I do have the Case tractor in the cornfield as we speak. Doing some weeding. Of course, weeding. What else would we be doing? Weeds, weeds. Alright, so now it's just a matter of remembering the mixture. Yeah, the mixture. Alright, let me swing it around here. Hit the corner of the barn because I'm upset at myself for putting it in this position. I thought it was a good position when I did it, but really you usually want a drive-through area. Alright, we'll start off with some straw. Somewhere around 12,000-ish. Like that. Then you come over and you grab some hay. And I want to bring that up to around 34,000. Actually, I think I want to go more than 34,000. I want to go somewhere around there. And then it's got to back up to the belt. Try not to hit the bird. Now if I bring up the HUD, there we go. Now we can see the numbers are all looking good. Now we're probably not going to be able to fill them all the way to the top, but this will last them a few days easy. Tip right side, that's what we want. I actually almost got a little bit too much straw in there, but really if I can use as much straw as I can, that's better. So when we start this process, the cows are way down here, 42,000. Yeah, so we are going to start this process of filling them up. 60,000 is going to make a little bit of a dent in it, but hopefully I can do this about 3 more times maybe. But this is going to take a while to unload, as you can see. So I'll bring it back after a couple of those and we'll see how we're doing. Well, this will be the last load the cows get today. I got about 3,000 liters of silage left. But last time I checked, we were in the orange for Total Mix rations. I don't think we're going to get to the green. We might get into the green. I'm not too sure. But they'll be good at least till the next cycle from that corn will be ready in the next 12 hours or so. Maybe not until tomorrow morning, next 12, 24 hours. So no concern there, but then it takes another 12 hours to make them the silage. But, you know, the cows are good for a while for sure. But we can top them off then or see how it goes. It was interesting to see. I went to the prices and I was trying to see what the price of wool was going for, and the price was going down. So I had no sense of selling that just yet. But look at the price of silage at the barn. I sold so much of it. It's $122 and still dropping. Yikes. I wish Giants would fix this right here. I mean, this is fine. I mean, we got manure and slurry, both from the pigs and the cows to sell. What? That's hay and straw, sorry. I mean, look at the price. I mean, the price of manure is at $360, and with the cows, which I just went past, you know, we're we're at 160,000 liters of manure. Actually, we did get into the green on the Total Mix rations. Is it done? It's done. So there you go. Cleanliness, don't worry about that. I'll reset. And these numbers here, you don't worry about at all. If you're doing Total Mix rations, this means nothing. If you've been watching, I put the grass in from day one. They don't touch it. As long as you got total mix rations in, the cows won't touch this. So we just, well, I say I leave it in there. It's not like you can take it back out. But, at least I got some backup in case this ever runs dry. But the cows are good to go. Good to go. If I speed up time just a little bit, and right about there. Now if you go back in, pigs, cleanliness, 99%. So every 4.5 hours. That's their cycle they're on. Actually, we've already gotten, I think we were at 33. Now we're at 34. So that's how quick it's happening for them. Our sheep, so at 26 sheep per 37 hours. The cows, yeah, they're still reproducing, but you know what? They're making milk. But like I said before, the cows to me don't seem as useful as they used to. Maybe because now we can actually see how much milk we actually have and sold. I don't know. The chickens are doing the chicken thing. And of course our horses, we already know about the horses. Actually, for horses, yeah, they could use probably some hay next time I cut the grass, which would be soon. And oats a little bit. And some water, but they're mostly fine. The cows are mostly fine. The animals are mostly fine. Our loan is looking mighty fine. I mean, I'm not even paying $1,000 a night now, so that's just great. But I do want to pay off the loan completely. I'm not going to leave it there just because it's like, oh, it's only $1,000 of interest. Sometime today, the soybeans will be ready. Probably late in the day. Not like checking the price now is going to mean much. But just to see roughly what it's going for. Actually, not the best prices. Central Grain's the best. That price is rising, but yeah, it's going to take a while. Behind us, we got wheat. We're going to top off our pigs, and the rest we're going to storage for the pigs. And of course, we do have some straw. We'll top off the straw in the cows, and probably the pigs as well, because we're going to have tons of straw. So I hope the price of straw is going to be good at the barn sometime today as well. Let's see, I'm just going to stick this in here, probably next to the plow. Then I'll stick the weeder next to this as well. There we go. Yeah, so we'll have some soybeans to sell in the next episode. All of our fields now should be good to go. Yep, there we go. All that pink just went away because he's done. So all of our fields are fully fertilized. I just got to be careful of this crop here, not going into it or turn crop destruction off. We kind of went over that anyways. This is oats I got down here, right? No, it's barley. All right, so yeah, I can top off the horses with what we got in storage. That's not a problem. But we got plenty of wheat here. Like I said, that'll help feed the pigs. They're in some need of some cereal crop. Going to have to put in storage because the way the pigs are reproducing, they're going to just require more and more food. Like I said, then we'll take the straw, top them off, top off the cows. We'll sell the rest of the straw. I know it doesn't matter much now because the price at the barn, that's hay, $77, which is, it's meh, it's okay. But yeah, the biggest thing about this whole episode is the loan, and what's left of it, not much. And that means we can start taking care of some other things. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I also rotated. I had to sell the old fuel storage we had here. This used to be on this side. When I placed it down, I thought as long as you were anywhere in the vicinity, you could fuel up. The hitbox for refueling is up here. So instead of driving my trucks and whatever tractors in here, it's much easier now to pull in here. Basically what I do is I pull in here, I refuel the tractor while I fix the implement that I just used. It's kind of my theory, and of course while I was doing all that, I can wash them. But anyways, that's going to do it for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I appreciate you watching as always, and I'll see you next time on Ravenport. But until then, have a good one.